We're gonna make a little sausage sauce piquant today because I got sausage, and so I'm gonna heat up some bacon grease in this pot. Some pork sausage with that frying in the bacon grease. And I have a pound of some smoked sausages going in there too. So far so good, and we're gonna take this out in just a minute. I don't have celery today, so that's just some onions and bell pepper. Cook them down 20 minutes. Splash of Cajun power garlic sauce. Keep it moving, it's almost done. Drop a tablespoon of garlic in there. 2 or 3 more minutes. Then I'm gonna add a small can of tomato paste, and I'll cook that down for about 10 minutes because it does transform the flavor. The roux that I made earlier, I made in the oven. That's about a half a cup, I guess. Just dump that straight down into that tomato paste and keep stirring, because once you drop in your roux, obviously you can burn it. Cook that for probably another 10 minutes. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop a little bit of broth in there. I usually use chicken, but I have extra beef broth right now to get it creamy. A little bit more. Add 2 cans of tomato sauce, small ones. 1 can of fire roasted rotel. You can kind of look at that and see if you want more broth, and water also can go in there, whatever you think. That was only like 2 cups of beef broth, I believe. A tablespoon of sugar, teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sweet heat for your meat, I believe, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder. I got a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, and a little bit of smoked paprika. I'm gonna bring this up to a low boil, turn down the heat, and cover it. Add like a half a can of water. I feel like I need a little bit more sugar because I just tasted it. You don't have to do the sugar thing, I don't care. I like mine a little bit sweet, and I think that cuts the acid. So there's a whole war about whether you should do that or not. I do it. We got a rich tomato flavor, and I got a rich roux flavor all together. Delicious. We got that bubbling, so I'm gonna turn it on low and cover it, and we'll be back in a little while. I just opened it up to stir it. Stirred it around a little bit. Gonna put all our sausage in there. I've only let this cook for about 30-45 minutes. Put the sausage in, and we're just gonna let it simmer. I'm gonna probably crack the lid for another 45 minutes to an hour. Just depends on when we feel like eating, and the longer it goes, the better. Also, we got our little corn over here cooking with some butter, salt, pepper, and crab boil, liquid crab boil. And if you haven't tried it like that, go ahead and put you some. Just don't overdo it. I put a little bit too much bacon grease in there. I had to skim some of it off of the top with a spoon, but we are making a pot of rice, and supper is about to be served. A couple years ago, I had surgery on my stomach. I can't eat a whole lot, so this is my bowl. Don't laugh at it. I'm not gonna eat any of the big sausages. And we are gonna see how this tastes because it is done. Also, I'm in pajamas, so let's see.
But when I started reading them last year, it was kind of a connection that I felt with
That is so good. The sauce pecan is spicy. I expect it to be spicy, and that's why the corn, I like corn with rice. The corn complements it, and it has crab oil in the corn, so I stuck my foot in that. Ça c'est bon?